Hello everyone, let's update the US stock market indices at NASDAQ, SPX, and Dow Jones. And we're gonna start with NASDAQ on the all-time history, where we have our double 1-2 here. Wave 3, 4, and a 5 might still be unfolding toward the upside to reach a wave 3 in the blue count as a 1, 2, 3 here. Minimum target, I would say 1.61837K 800, still very likely for this wave 3 to unfold. However, as you can see that we might have somehow an extension opening here toward the upside as a wave 5. We see a very massive move from the Nasdaq and also the other indexes. I would say, I mean, definitely this is kind of like related to the news all the time, trying to pump the market, guys, by Donald Trump. So I would say it has succeeded. Yeah, so it has succeeded, but it is very scary that this might be a bubble right now. I'm gonna talk about it, of course, on the lower time frame, as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here might still be unfolding to finish this impulse. Now, if we think about it, like what if we are in a kind of like 1, 2 here, and then you're looking another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, both case scenario, it's still looking scary and as a bubble. By all means, let's say this is kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished here, ABC wave 2, and let's say that this is your 1, 2, because I start to think about it. What if we push directly toward the upside? So 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, so what if? Then, if this is the case, 1, 2, your wave 3 is unfolding. Wave 3, you need a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 2 did not reach a 0.38 again, which is, of course, in the lower time frame here. As we take a look about it here on the 4 hours chart, as you can see, 0.38 was not taken. Yeah, I mean, this is somehow the last move there. 1, 2, and we're looking for something as an extension. So therefore, we had to bring, of course, our wave forward, since we didn't took the 0.38, and it's still very, very far, I would say. The gap is far. So yeah, we have to take it first as a wave 5. We're gonna have to watch what's gonna happen over here in this area in confluence, and it might be the case. Yeah, so we're targeting anyway this area, but how I targeted, I was targeting it in this form, guys, not just this form. Yeah, this is a problem. So if we dive inside it, you can see a straight move toward the upside here, where we have a 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5. I'm gonna remove the small count, or even let's keep it there. Let's remove just this one to make it much more clearer. So this is our wave 1 in the blue here, wave 1 also in the magenta, and we got a 1, 2, 3. Now this wave 3 is kind of like a 1, 2. You got a very massive wave 1, very, very shallow wave 2 again, yeah, and then 1, 2, and then wave 3 internally here, unfolding as well. So because when you come to count here, like, what is the wave 2 as well? Like, this move towards the upside is like eliminating anything called wave 2 here, even for this wave 2 there. So if we take here the fib level, you will realize 0.38 not taken. If you take the fib level over here, well, it's fine. It can be, yeah, like a wave 2, like exactly hit it on point or in precision. But then you're counting then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a massive wave 5. This wave 5 is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Again, finished wave 3, and we're looking here for a wave 4. I'm going to count all of it as a wave 4 here, like A, B, and a C, wave 4, but still even very, very shallow, and then it moves for a wave 5 again. So that's why I'm scared here that the things might be a bubble. So we gotta be careful. It might like pop up at any time here and then dive very massively toward the downside. So be careful, especially with the news. Yeah. So during this critical times with the war. So if we get like really bad news that nobody knows, it might be really bad, directly pushing downward here aggressively, and yeah, the things might start to shift for lower. Since you took the all-time high, so we might start to think, okay, what if it is 1, 2, and then wave 3 here, kind of a wave 4 and a wave 5? Then we push down. So this is also a probability. Yeah, that you can count kind of like a 1, 2, 3 here, and your wave 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 4 shallow again, and then wave 5. So I'm gonna put this scenario also in yellow here, so we can still see it. Yeah, so here we go. This is a wave 3. This is a wave 4. I'm gonna put this in yellow just to see it clearer. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, it's a probability, guys. It's a probability that it might happen. The wave 1 here. So yeah, 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5 can be finishing here something as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to be careful. We might be, I would say, yeah, I mean, I would say that this is very massive and we gotta be careful because the correction are very, very scarce in every time, and all of them are somehow sideways. Yeah, so this is a little bit scary, I would say. Yeah, so any drop down might be aggressive towards the downside. Okay, at any time, guys. So we have to be careful with this issue, guys. Yep. So this is regarding Nasdaq, but things are looking very, very still, of course, confident, still very bullish, and this impulse is not yet finished. Yeah. So we still even again wave 2 very shallow, yeah, and you can see that 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and 5. Crazy, a little bit crazy, guys. Yeah. So it's not really. Yeah, it's somehow like it gives me this feeling. What if this is a bubble and then suddenly it pop up down? So we'll see, guys. Regarding SPX, for SPX, we gonna also see a little bit the all-time history first. So for SPX, we are in a 1, 2, 3 here, wave 4 and a wave 5 still unfolding. Wave 5 is a 1, 2, 3 here, meaning we are in a large wave 3 still unfinished. If we dive inside this wave 3, you will see it is made of, or the test started of double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. However, the price here didn't reach even the minimum target again, even as a wave 4, which is a 0.23 taken from the 2 here to the upside. Therefore, I'm considering here, what if that we still have kind of like an extension, but also the problem that you didn't reach a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, wave 4 still much more possible rather than a 1, 2 here. And that means wave 5 might still be unfolding over there. On the 4 hours chart, we are looking at as this impulse here as a 1, 2, 3, and then wave 4 and a 5. Now, this wave 5 took the all-time high already and still pushing very massively toward the upside. Same thing again. We got a wave 2 properly, yeah, but I would say SPX is looking much better, yeah, much more confident, much more or less risky. I would say that something might push aggressively toward the downside. So I would say there is no wave B, no wave C, only impulses here. Wave 4 might still be unfolding here, and I'm expecting anyway, kind of like this triangle, because we have a little bit deeper wave 2, even it's not so deep, honestly. But yeah, I would say even the correction, they are still somehow very shallow, guys. And so we still have shallow correction. So, but I believe that the things are very, very close to finish. Yeah, so we're anyway very close to our target here. Yeah, so we're very, very close to it. And also in confluence, like 7K 365. And if we're taking here this wave 5, that we might take the same length. Here we go. Get the 1-to-1 exactly over there. So very, very interesting. We're still looking for higher. One more wave 5, very likely to unfold as well for NASDAQ and for SPX as well. Yep. This is regarding those two indexes. Let's see Dow Jones. For Dow Jones also, we are on the lower time frame here, like we didn't reach the 0.38. We start to push for higher. Now it's not aggressive the same as NASDAQ and SPX, but it's looking fine. Like a very nice impulse, I would say. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 3, wave 4. Everything as expected is working, guys. So except that very shallow correction. Yeah, even the 0.38 taken from the 2 to the 3 is not taken. and we start to see something that it might unfold for wave 5. So correction very shallow, like the corrections are very, very shallow. Somehow, of course, can even finish the impulse very fast and drop very, very aggressively and fast toward the downside. So this is what I'm scared of, basically, and you have to keep an eye on it. And of course, I believe that one more wave can still, one more high here can still be very likely and possible for Dow Jones as well, same as NASDAQ and SPX. But yeah, once Dow Jones takes the high, I believe something might unfold very massive. So it might make this double top that you talk about it, outside of Elliott Wave, but for me is simply taking the high as a wave 5 and then pushing downward. Yep, so this is regarding the US stock indices, guys. Trade safe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord, and stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching, thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.